play a game.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 653, Prime Day. That's right. It's that time of the year again where we all go to Amazon Prime to save ourselves 20 to 30% off shit like we even need it. It's just awful. But honestly, I love Prime Day because there always is a few little things that I've always kind of held off on getting, just because it's like, oh, this shit goes on sale all the time. And it did. And I did grab a couple things, and we'll talk about some things that I got, and we'll just take a look at it together, because I honestly didn't really look at everything they had. I just kind of grabbed some stuff. So we'll look at that, maybe do some VR news. We'll see. Hey, I am drinking out of a Death Squad mug. This black color is still in stock. I believe there's only a few left. If you want to get this or any of the other Death Squad stuff, you have to go to shopsquad.tv. That's the official merchandise of the Death Squad universe. And we have a brand new hat in stock right now. It is the Starlux hat. It is the Death Squad logo in the Starbucks color. And we have mugs, and we don't have any shirts. And you know what? I've been hearing you guys, so many people, I mean, there's a few sizes left on some of these, but a lot of them are just small sizes. And you might know that I had the green Death Squad cat. You can see him right there peeking over the side. Like, I had that shirt, and we had two or three runs of that shirt where I reordered shirts 2 or 3 times, and it sold out every time. But I wasn't going to make any more. But man, if I can't tell you how many times a day people tweet at me, Reddit posts, email me, people just still want this shirt. So I decided, fuck it. I reordered a bunch of shirts. They should be in here about 2 to 3 weeks. But I'm even taking it to the next level, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek right here, guys. This is your first look of another shirt. There's 2 more shirts other than this one that are coming in stock, and I'll show you a sneak peek of this one. It's the green guy again, but it's a long sleeve shirt, and it is also coming soon. And another shirt that I can't wait to show you, but I'm just going to hold off on it a little bit until I show you the third shirt, because it's a shirt that I've been wanting to make for a long time, and I'm finally just getting around to doing it. So look for all those in about 2 to 3 weeks, including new stickers. Also, new stickers are also coming soon. And a couple other surprises are coming to shopsquad.tv. I know it's been a while since I've got things in stock. I've been busy opening comedy clubs and doing Kill Tony. That's right, I own a comedy club, Sunset Strip Comedy Club. It's in Austin, Texas, downtown, right next door to the Comedy Mothership on 6th Street. I have a show there every Thursday called The Secret Show. Last week, I took a week off, which is something I never do, and it is back this week. Thursday, Secret Show at the Sunset Strip. You can get tickets at sunsetstripatx.com. And I'm going to tell you, right this week, I don't know if it's because I took last week off or what, there is so many big names in town right now. Not only people that are filming their Netflix special, but there's also people, famous people from the Comedy Store that have never been to Austin, Texas. There's also people that might be working for somebody named Dave Chappelle. There is so many people on this lineup for Thursday. It's going to be a huge one. Don't miss out. That's this Thursday, sunsetstripatx.com. And all these links for all the shit I just told you can be found at one website. If you just want to remember this, deathsquad.tv. That's right, the original website of the Death Squad universe. Every Kill Tony episode is on this website, including Monday's episode with Trevor Wallace and Brian Simpson. What a great episode that was. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. One of the biggest ass shittiest comics ever was on this episode too. I hated that guy. If you saw the episode, you probably know what I'm talking about. Also, if you didn't know, Friday, I edited a bonus episode of Kill Tony with Ali Sadiq. That came out Friday. In the last week, I have edited 3 Kill Tony episodes. I am tired, yes, but I got some sleep in today. So go to deathsquad.tv. Check out all these episodes of Kill Tony. Check out Kill Tony's YouTube page, youtube.com/KillTony. Check it all out. All the links can be found at deathsquad.tv. And don't forget, you could also send me a P.O. box, which I know there's a few things waiting at the P.O. box, and I am checking it tomorrow. So for Thursday or Friday's virtual Redban, I will be opening up whatever is in that P.O. box. But if you want to send me something, there's the address right there. If you want to send me an email, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to Okay. So, Prime Day, right? How you guys doing in the chat room? Oh, shit. What? Frank Poe gifted 1 Redban membership. Wow, Frank, thanks. I don't know what that means. I guess Frank just bought somebody a membership to Redban on YouTube. If you don't know, there is a membership on YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, you can pay $5 a month, become a member of my YouTube page. I post behind the scenes videos of shows, and I put things up all the time. Deleted episodes of Virtual Redban are up there. A bunch of bonus stuff are up there. It's $5 a month. I tried to do some fun little things here and there, and I got some I'm going to add very soon to that. But thank you, Frank, whoever you bought a membership for. That was very nice. Okay, So Amazon Prime Day. It's I believe it's 2 days now, right? I think it's like today and tomorrow, maybe. Anyways, if you don't know, Amazon has a like it's their Black Friday. It pretty much is their day of just big deals. And in the past, Amazon Prime Day has been a pretty decent when it comes to certain things. Certain things on Amazon Prime, it's like it's a no-brainer to do. And one of those things, I'm going to show you a few of the things I got. I live next to an Amazon fulfillment center, so I actually ordered these things this morning, and I already got them. One thing I ordered was a hard drive. Any kind of time you need like external hard drives, or if you need memory cards. Is that Brian Holtzman? Is that really Brian Holtzman in the chat room right now? I think Brian Holtzman's in the chat room. I don't know if it's true or not. But guys, welcome Brian Holtzman. He might be on the Secret Show Thursday. Future Nobody is in the chat room. One of the best. He makes a lot of the Secret Show posters. He makes a lot of posters for Sunset Strip. He's fucking awesome. Both those guys. Welcome Future Nobody. Welcome Brian Holtzman. All right. So anyways, when it comes to hard drives, when it comes to memory cards for your devices, your cameras, SD cards, Prime Day is awesome for that. It's also awesome for like if you need security cameras like Nest cams or Ring cameras, or if you need any of those, Alexas or any of that. But one of the things I've been wanting to get for a while is a new external hard drive. And one of the best ones you can get is this baby right here. This is the Samsung T7 Shield. And now this is a rugged version of an external hard drive. It's got very fast speeds. It goes up to 1,050 megabytes per second. It's water resistant, dust resistant. It can withstand drops. This is probably not something that everyone needs, but when I travel a lot, when I was in Ohio, I edited Kill Tony on my laptop, and I had to have an external hard drive that I put all the files on, and I have an older version of this hard drive that's not, I have like a 1 gigabyte version of this hard drive, and I was like, you know what? I need to get a bigger one. So here it is. It's nice and rubber. This is the 4 terabyte version. It comes with this and a cable. If you want to check this out yourself, there's a link below the YouTube page if you want to take you right to that. But right now, they're having some pretty good deals on it. Now, I got the absolute most expensive one, but it is 53% off right now. I've been watching this price for a while, and it usually, whenever it does go on sale, it's usually around $249. This is an insane good deal on it. Now, the 2 terabyte one, maybe you don't need 4. It's $139 right now. You could put this coupon. It's $129 right now. Let's just go back. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not trying to add. The 1 terabyte, $74. It's 53% off right now. So there you go. That's one of the deals that I got. This is just shit I got. Holtzman in the chat room. It is Brian Holtzman. Guys, if you haven't seen Brian Holtzman, he's in Texas again. He's playing at the mothership all the time. His best friend, Don Barris, is in town right now, so they're probably hanging out, sharing a milkshake with 2 straws somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, here is another random item that I bought. This next item, let me just get this ready for you kids. Just got to get you ready for this. This next item is very random, and this next one isn't for everybody, but I want to tell you, I've been eyeing this for a while, and this next thing never goes on sale. It's already pretty cheap. And this is not for everyone. This is a 3-pack of water detectors. So if you have a house, you put these little things on the ground below your water heater, or if you have a washer and dryer, you put it by your washer and dryer. Anything that could possibly, next to your refrigerator. Remember when my stupid fucking Samsung refrigerator, ate shit and flooded my kitchen like 6 months ago? Well, if I had one of these things next to my refrigerator, not only will it make a high-pitched squealing noise, but it's also connected to your phone in like an app. So if you're away from your house, you'll get a notification coming up saying, hey, dude, water detected in your house. I know this is totally random, not cool at all. But anyways, it is 20% off right now. There it is. The Govee Wi-Fi water sensor pack. Not only is it 20% off, but you could also click on this coupon right here and it takes $14 off the price. So you could get that for $29, a 3-pack. It's pretty fucking good. That's a great deal. Again, it's not for everybody, but maybe you have an old water heater at your apartment, or maybe your refrigerator sucks. Why not? It's one of those, set it down on the ground and forget it. You just put it down and forget it. You don't have to ever think about it until you need it. Maybe you never ever will use it ever. Maybe you will. I'm kind of nervous because see that little door behind me right here? That little tiny baby door? Yes, that is my attic where I have not one, but 2 water heaters in there. Don't ask me why in Texas they put water heaters on the 2nd floor of your house instead of just putting it in the garage or something. Why do they do that? I have no idea. Brian Holtzman, do you have an answer to that, Holtzman? Why do they put water heaters in Texas on the 2nd floor? It makes no sense. Just put it in the garage. Anyways, check out those water sensors. Again, $29. Normally, $54. My next one is another. I think this is a great deal. A lot of people on this next one, though, a lot of people think, I don't know, a lot of people don't like these things. I remember this next thing trying to tell Joe about it and how cool it was. And Joe was like, fuck that shit. And I think a lot of people think, fuck that shit. Well, I love them. I think it's one of the best inventions of 2021, whenever 20. I don't even know when these came out, but I do know they're never on sale, just like a lot of Apple products are never on sale. AirTags. I fucking love AirTags. Right now, they are 11% off. Again, these are always $100. They never go on sale. This is the cheapest I've ever seen them. $88. I just bought another 4-pack. That's how much I love them. I might just throw one of these in my car. So if my car ever gets stolen, put one of these on my bike. If my bike ever gets stolen. One of my favorite things in the whole world, one of the things that has helped me more than anything is these AirTags, because especially the older I get, I am one of those bad guys that when I come in the house, I throw my keys somewhere, throw my wallet somewhere. I am a horrible person. I've tried having a key rack or a key bowl. I just can't do it. So one of my favorite things is actually having an AirTag on my key. So this is a keychain, and this keychain right here is also on sale. And I love these things. And right now you can get a 4-pack of these keychains, fake leather, $10. $10. These are, look at that, $10. These links are below on the YouTube page. But these things fucking rule. So you put your little AirTag in here, right? Say like these keys are like, I don't know, they're across the room. I can't find my keys. You have an iPhone? Well, that's important because what I do if I can't find them, I type in find my, there's an app on my iPhone called Find My Thing. I have my car keys. So I click on it. I can't show you my app right now, but I click on it and then I walk around the house and it shows me an arrow and it says your keys are 3 feet away on the right. And then you get closer and it says your keys are right in front of you. It is a lifesaver. And if you leave your keys somewhere else, it uses other people's phones and it pings their its location on their phone. So if you leave it in a movie theater and somebody walks by with an iPhone, it sends out a signal to that person's iPhone. It sends back where their GPS is. Now I know where my thing is. Also, you could play a sound. Listen, I'll play a sound on my keys. Can you hear it? It is a lifesaver for keys. If you have a dog, you can take one of these things, put it around your dog's collar. Your dog ever gets lost, it is one of the best ways to track and find your dog. Everyone has iPhones. So it's amazing how well these work. You wouldn't think they would work so well. They work amazingly. And they also have something else. Like I said, I throw my wallet on the ground. Now, this is something I didn't even know was a thing. If you look at my wallet right now, let me see if I can show you. All right. I guess I could. Anyways, I'll show you this. You see that round circle? No, that's not Hans Kim's condom. That is an AirTag that I just throw. This awesome wallet I have has a little pocket in there, and I just throw one of these AirTags in my wallet. And sometimes I'm opening my wallet and the AirTag kind of slips out. Well, I didn't know that they actually make, check this out. They make this little plastic card that has a hole for your AirTag in it, so you could throw it in your wallet. You can get a 2-pack right now for $10. It's 20% off right now. Put it in your wallet. See, like right here, like this is exactly what I do. Yeah, it's almost falling out all the time. Well, now you have a card. I mean, they're not showing you what the side of this card is because you're still going to have a little AirTag lump in your wallet. To me, it's not that bad though. It's like 3 or 4 quarters in your pocket. Anyways, that is on sale right now. And again, finding your wallet, leaving your wallet behind, one of the most annoying things ever. You're at a restaurant, you're at a movie, your wallet slips out, you can't find your keys, you're late to work. This shit has helped me. Every day I use my AirTags. That's how much I am trying to find shit every single fucking day. Tile is not better. Somebody in the chat room said Tile. Tile's not better. I'll tell you why. And trust me, before these came out, these AirTags, I used to use Tile all the time. I still have Tiles. But Tiles have no network to run off of. Meaning like if I leave my wallet in a movie theater and I'm home, I will never be, you have to be within a certain amount of feet, like 300 feet or something like that, or you have no idea where your wallet is. The best thing about the AirTags, like I said, is it uses people's iPhones. So when it's lost, it's constantly always trying to find GPS data. So it uses other people's cell phones when they walk by or when they're near or when it's near Wi-Fi. This killed Tile, honestly. This is the reason why Tile is about to go out of business. All right. Now, those are just a couple things that I bought and I recommended. I have not gone through all this stuff. I thought maybe we could take a little look at this together, see if there's any cool things that I could recommend, or at least I can give any advice for. I'm going to smoke a little green tea real quick. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's take a look at the website together. Apple Series Watch 8. You know, here's the thing. Watches, the Apple Watches are on sale right now. because they're about to release their new watch. They released their new watches the same time they released their new iPhones. A lot of, like somebody told me the other day they just bought a new iPhone, and I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" He's like, "Dude, they gave me a huge deal on it," and I'm like, "Yeah, because the new iPhone comes out it's announced in September usually, September, October. The new iPhone comes out. That's why you're going to see a lot of deals on the Apple Watch right now." And there you go. 30% off a lot of these watches, 28% off. I mean, if you don't have one, sure. This is a good time to get an Apple Watch if you want an Apple Watch. If you don't care about having the latest, newest one. I love the Apple Watch. And again, you have to, it's only good if you have an iPhone, if you're in the Apple world. There you go. What else do we got? Baby seats, Bissell vacuum cleaners, Bose headlights, tablets from Samsung. Nothing really is sticking out. Here's all your Samsung SSDs and memory cards. Ooh, good time if you need computer memory, like fast SSD memory. Or, if you have a PlayStation and you want to add new memory to it, this is the shit you need right here. And this is good. Look, this is 55% off. This is 37% off. Of course, you got SSD cards, thumb drives, all of that. That's the shit that's like good deals right now. I checked out some of these laptop deals. They're not great. Now, if you want a cheap ass TV, meaning like you want a TV and you just need it for your gaming room, maybe you need it for your workout room, you need it for your basement, you don't care about the quality, there's actually some cheap fucking TVs, but I wouldn't buy this as your main TV. You know what I mean? These are already cheap TVs to begin with, but right now, this Toshiba, so it's only 32 inch, but it's 99 bucks. That's actually, Toshiba makes a pretty good TV, and 99 bucks, you can't really beat that. Now, if you want a little bit bigger, there is where is that? Maybe that's the one thing about these Prime sales. A lot of them sell out pretty quick. Here is a Pioneer. Again, Pioneer, another good company. 50% off. You can get a 43 inch right now for $159. 50% off. Again, these are if you just need a cheap ass TV, not your main TV. Maybe even a TV for your bedroom, like you're half asleep. Who gives a fuck? You just want a TV for your bedroom. I have this toothbrush. Yeah. I think this toothbrush, I don't know, this thing is kind of messed up right now because it's saying it's 45% off. Oh, list price. It's usually $109. I have this toothbrush. If you need an automatic toothbrush, that's a good toothbrush. I do recommend. This ain't all great, guys. We're just shopping together. We're just shopping together. Just doing a little shoppy poos. Oh, here's the most tempting thing I almost bought. You guys want to see the most tempting thing I almost bought? Samsung has these things called the frame TVs, and what they're a flat screen TV that has a border around the TV to make it look like it's a painting, and the matte finish of it or something like that. It just, when you see it, it kind of looks like a painting because it has like an art app on it. It's called Samsung the Frame TVs, and they have bezels. And I've always kind of wanted one of these. And so what you do is you put them on your wall, and there's an app that literally just cycles through different like paintings. And they're meant to be on for a long period of time, that you can choose different borders so it looks more like it's a framed piece of art. Now, I don't need this. And you could also just use it as a TV. So what this is for, it's for like if you want a flat screen TV, but you don't like the look of a TV, you hang this on your fucking wall. It looks like a painting, and then you can watch Netflix on it. Anyways, I've always just kind of wanted one just to use it for art. But they're pretty expensive. But right now, they do have a pretty good deal on it. They were expensive to begin with, but like as an example, you can get a 55-inch one for 40% off. You save $650. But, you know, you can get a 32-inch one. I think they're all, well, that's not on sale. That's not even there. Okay. Yeah, this one is 23% off for a 43-inch. I don't know. You could also, did they have any 85s in stock? What's the 85 up? 85, fuck, that's still expensive, is 27% off. 75%, or 75-inch is 37% off. That's a big fucking one. Anyways, again, I don't know if I recommend this. This is like if you just want to have something stupid at your house. Again, this is not like, it's still pretty expensive. It's not that crazy of a deal. Yeah. Some other things, if you like Ring doorbells, a lot of people have the Ring security systems. You know, you have the doorbell on your, if you don't have a, by the way, if you don't have a doorbell, like a Ring doorbell or any of those doorbells yet, you should get one. If you have a house, I mean, if you're allowed to put it up on your apartment, but this is one of the best things ever. I mean, especially if you're not there and somebody rings your doorbell, or if you're in bed and you hear your doorbell ring, I just grab my phone. I could talk to them through my phone, go, yeah, what do you want? And they're like, hey, we want to sell you life insurance. I'm like, fuck off. You know, like it's, and plus it records everything. Anytime that somebody comes in past my, you know, you can make it so anytime somebody walks by your house, it records, or really easy to set up. But here's one of the best deals ever. They have these other cameras, like for indoors. And these cameras are nice. Like if you want to put a camera in your garage, if you want to put a camera in your back patio, if you want a camera, in, you know, just if you go out of town, you have, you know, a couple cameras. Anyways, these things are usually $60. They work great. They're 50% off right now. And it's because Amazon owns Ring. But I'm going to tell you, I've used Ring in the past many times. It's great. It's great. It's just as good as all the other ones. And it's one of the bigger ones. And plus, Amazon owns it. So there's a lot of things you could do because of that. Anyways, 50% off is a great deal for these little cameras. And these are the new 2023 versions. What's the difference between the 2020 and 93? They now have a little cover. So if you're not using it, like if you, like a lot of people only use these, like if they're going out of town or something, there's a little cover that goes over the camera lens, like a privacy cover. They come in white and black. Right now you can get 4 cameras. 52% off. That is a fucking steal. I recommend that. Highly recommend that. That's a good deal. Anyways, they have all their shit is on sale. Their outdoor cameras, their solar outdoor cameras, their floodlight ones, they're all on sale. Most of them up to 50% off. There you go. Beats headphones. If anyone still buys Beats, that's a pretty good deal. A lot of them 45 to 40% off. Beats is owned by Apple now. So you get these Beats Studio Buds. They do the same shit as like, you know, the Apple earbuds. Like when you open it up, your iPhone immediately detects it. It pops up. It's real easy. Well, all these do that shit too, because it's actually, these are pretty much Apple earbuds, but with more bass is the best way to say it. Beats are Apple technology, but the bass is tuned up a little. You also have like the pink ones. Anyways, almost all their headphones, including, oh, this is the cool one. This is only 12% off, but this just came out. Translucent. The translucent Beats Studio Buds. Look at that. It's kind of like those that cell phone company, Nothing. that just released their new phone. It's like their new it's like they kind of copied it, but that's a cool look. All right, I'm just going to go through a couple more things, guys, and then, we'll take a little hang out, read the chat, stuff like that. Again, all the Amazon stuff is up to 65% off. So if there's, for whatever reason, you haven't bought any of, like these little Echoes, these little balls that you put next to your bed, and it's like a little Bluetooth speaker, these are really nice if you need them. Any of that shit, and any of the Amazon stuff that's owned by Amazon, now's the time to buy it. Liquid IV, huge sponsor of Kill Tony. This is one of their best deals ever. Better than our coupon code, better than Costco. They're 30% off right now. So if you ever wanted to try Liquid IV, now's the time to try it out on Amazon. 30% off right now, which is huge for Liquid IV. And I recommend the grape and the fruit punch flavor. Also, this, if you like peach, their new sugar-free peach is really good. Yeah. What else do we got, guys? Let's just look at one more thing. What's one more thing that we can look for here? Of course, you can look at it yourself. You don't need me. Oh, I know one. I saw this earlier. Dyson. Dyson. Do you guys have a Dyson vacuum cleaner? I'm telling you right now, I do. I bought a refurbished one maybe 10 years ago because they were too expensive, right? They've always been pretty expensive, but you're paying for pretty much next level engineering. Anyways, I didn't know what to expect. I bought a refurbished Dyson like 10 years ago, and I fell immediately in love with Dyson products. I know they're expensive, but once you have one, you understand they just fucking rock. Right now, Dysons are never on sale much. Right now, you can get, not only can you get this purifier, which I have downstairs. Actually, no, it's right there. It's right behind me. You can see it right behind me. Dude, it is usually around $750. Right now, it's $500. Their vacuum cleaners are like $200 off. This is their newest, one of their newest vacuum cleaners right here. The Dyson V12. Dude, this just came out, I believe. It's 31% off. I mean, I know it's still pretty expensive, but what I'm saying is these things are never on sale. Like Dyson's like Apple. They never really go on big sales. So if you need anything Dyson, I recommend any of the air purifiers. I recommend the vacuums more. And if you're a girl, I definitely recommend the hair dryer. It's cool. All right, there you go, guys. There's just a quick look at some of the mini deals on Amazon Prime Day, which I believe goes on tonight and tomorrow. This is not an advertisement for Amazon. The links that I have below, they are affiliate links, meaning if you buy anything using that link, I get like a very tiny fraction. Usually it's like, oh, you just made 40 cents. But helps me out, whatever. Anyways, this is just, we all use Amazon. What's some things that are worth it right now? And those are a couple of things that I think are worth it, mostly if you're looking for memory or SD cards or little things around the house that, you don't really need, but you thought, I need to get one of those one day, one of those Ring cameras. I want to get one of those Ring cameras for my back porch so I can see the raccoons eating my lettuce. I don't know. You know what I mean? Holy shit. Calix gifted 1 Redban membership. What's this mean? That's the second gift today. Thank you, Calix, for gifting a membership. Man, Calix, kicking ass. Thank you. I wish I knew who you gifted it to. David S. Shit. Thank you for the $5, David S. Did you hear? Hedgies are fucked. Much love from Chicago. Hedgies. What's Hedgies? Head cheese. I know what head cheese is. Head cheese. Head cheese. Head cheese. What? Oh, it's a video game? About a gopher? I think you're probably thinking you're meaning something else. Well, anyways, thank you, David, for the tippy poo. Are we talking about hedge funds? Well, I like to think that he's thinking of Hedgies. It's a game that you can find on Facebook. It's got a 4.9 out of 5. Looks adorable. Thank you, David. Hedgy funds. Is that what he's talking about? I don't know. What's he talking about? What's he talking about? He meant hedge funds. Oh, hedge funds are fucked? What's wrong with hedge funds? I don't even know what a hedge fund is. You know, I'm the worst. My dad was trying to talk to me about, not hedge funds, but something like, you need to invest in this. I can't remember what it's called. Are hedge funds in the news right now? This must be some crypto thing. I don't know. It's hedge funds. Look into the GameStop. Okay. Interesting thing to say to me because I'm not that kind of guy. Yeah. How are you guys doing in the chat? It's rich people stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm still in like fucking college. You know what I mean? I did do a rich thing today, I guess. I have been wanting to get solar for a long time, but every time I think about getting solar, I go down like a YouTube, I go down a YouTube tunnel. What's that called? YouTube. Like I just start watching videos of like why not to get solar, why to get solar, and it's back and forth. It's back and forth. And, then I stumbled upon Tesla has, instead of solar collectors, like those boxes that they just put on most people have solar collector where it's like a little box that's on your roof. Well, Tesla has something different. It's solar shingles. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what solar shingles are, I guess the best way to do it is just look at Tesla's website. Tesla also, a lot of people don't know, Tesla does solar shit. And they have this thing called the solar roof. The whole roof is a solar collector. So instead of having these panels, you just have these, it just looks like a normal roof, but each one of these little things are a little solar collector, which I think is fucking awesome. And I like the look of it. Instead of like some old dry ass looking roof shingle, this is like kind of like sexy. And where I live, I get a lot of hail. So one of the things I was wondering is how strong they are, and they are stronger. The one in the middle is the Tesla roof. The one on the left and the right are common shingles and like the ceramic Spanish house shingles or whatever the fuck those are called. So you can go online, type in your address, and see this is what it's showing. It's using GPS technology to see how much it would cost. And they can actually give you a quote online. Now, you could also get a Tesla battery. These are like batteries that save power that you get from your solar. So if you ever have an outage, your house pretty much goes on batteries. And you type in how much you spend on electricity every month, and it recommends how many solar. They recommend I have 4, even though I don't know why. I don't use that much electricity, but I just have expensive power, I guess. And of course, everything's, you have apps and everything like that. And it's just super strong. And there's a 25-year warranty on it. Anyways, you can go on this website, type in your address. You don't have to do anything except type in your address, and it will give you an estimate of how much this would cost. Now, I know solar, just from looking in the past, for my house, it's looking around $40,000 to $50,000. I mean, which is a lot of money. That's a lot. That's an investment. It's like buying a car and putting it on your roof. You know? So yeah, I've always it's one of those things I always think about, and I catch myself looking online and pricing things out, but I never pulled the trigger. And when I saw this Tesla shingle thing, I was like, this sounds great. This sounds cool. I like this better than having these weird, goofy boxes on my house. My whole roof is now like super strong. So, every time we have a hailstorm, people are getting their fucking roofs fixed like every day out here. It just makes a lot of sense to me. I priced it out. Now, I don't know if this was a bug on the website, but from what I've learned from people responding to this tweet, because I got a lot of responses from this tweet. A lot of responses. A lot. What? They must have changed something. All right, 85 comments on this tweet from a couple hours ago. Anyways, I priced it out, and this blew my mind. Guys, check this out. It's saying that for my house, the total price, look at the bottom right here, and this is just an estimate, meaning it's probably going to be more than that, right? It's $443,000. I'm going to tell you right now, that is more than this house, than I bought this house for. Now, I'm pretty lucky. I bought this house for less than that, and now it's worth almost double than that. So I lucked out. I bought this house at the right time. I'm far enough out of Austin and this is a brand new house, that it's just this huge fucking house, and it was super cheap, and I got lucky. But now my Zillow is showing it's almost double. It was actually almost 2.5 times, like 6 months ago. Now it's saying though, with incentives, meaning tax credits, not like you're getting just an instant coupon, meaning I'll have a tax credit. It's saying it will be $316,000 after incentives, which that's a good deal. That's a good tax credit, but still that's way more than I would ever spend on solar. I'm sorry. I'm still not buying 360. That's, for solar, it has to be like, you know what, this makes sense. It's a lot of money, but I think it'll be worth it. But I'm saying even $100,000, that's almost too much, right? And I'm not saying I'm a brokester, and I'm not saying I'm rich, but there's like, when it comes to solar, this has to be like a new PlayStation 5 where Sony is losing 40% of their money you got to sell this shit cheap, man. If you want more people to adopt this, sell it cheap, and then in a few years, you guys all start raising the prices slowly or something. But this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Literally more expensive than I bought the house for the roof. Now, I asked on Twitter, and there was a few people that have it, and they say, yeah, it's very expensive. We have it. Yes, you're about to, you're about to pay half $500,000. I just asked Elon Musk on my Twitter if that was real, or I actually thought it was an error. I was ready. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get fucking solar, but I'm gonna get Tesla that solar roof that I saw on the internet. Now I'm thinking it was gonna be expensive, but I never ever would have fucking think it was gonna be almost $500,000. That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry. Big fan, Elon, but that's fucking crazy. And, if you want to follow this whole thread on my Twitter, there's a lot of good responses, a lot of people working for solar, a lot of people explaining why it's so high because uh, Tesla won't let companies install it for them. Even if they had like a Tesla employee overseeing everything, they really are like one of the few people that have these tiles. There's another company that just released them, but they're the one of the few companies that actually have these tiles, and that's why they can charge pretty much whatever they want for it. Is what I've been learning. What about you guys? You guys got solar in the chat room? You guys ever think about getting that? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to get a generator instead. I'm just going to get a nice natural gas generator instead of solar. I was trying to be a good boy. And we smoke a little green tea. Then we'll look at quickly some VR news. With the max exodus, can we say Twitter is the new California? I mean, give it up for Zuck and the Meta team. They really, I mean, that was a smart move, having pretty much a Twitter clone that I think we could all agree that the majority of people that use Twitter and Instagram, the majority of people probably enjoy Instagram better. Twitter is fine for what it is. I use Twitter more for news and instant updates and promotion and shit like that. Where Instagram, it's just more of a nicer community. You also don't usually get as like in fights as much on Instagram. It's usually like a calmer community somehow. But making a Twitter clone that automatically saves your screen name. So you just download the app and then you just click a button. Now you have Twitter from Instagram, like an Instagram Twitter, and you have all the same users and stuff. I mean, that's the best thing. They pretty much got a community overnight because everyone that has Instagram downloaded this fucking app. 100 million users in less than a week they have. The reports are saying that Twitter's, traffic on the internet has gone down a lot. There was a few news reports I read that was like, oh man, Twitter is getting hit hard. But we'll see, man. Twitter, the good thing about Twitter is it's uncensored. I mean, you always could see people getting fucked in the ass on Twitter. They never censored fucking porn. Didn't you always think that was weird? That you could always, like, they never censored porn. I always gave them props for that. They barely ever censored anything adult. Elon coming out as, being pro comedy too. I don't know if you saw him and Theo Vaughn and stuff. I mean, that shit's cool. And, Instagram has always been a little bit more banny, but it was always harder to get an Instagram account. So, you know what I mean? Like, it was harder to get an Instagram account. Like, there wasn't, like, whatever they're doing for spam is way better. I mean, there's still spam and shit and bots on Instagram, but it seems way less. So, we'll see. We'll see. And all those people posting, like, Oh man, if you sign up for Threads, look at all the privacy issues. Like I saw, you might have seen that pop around a lot recently, where it shows you all the information that Threads collects. Well, I hate to break it to you, but if you have Instagram, it's the same. If you have Facebook's the same. And guess what? Elon Musk even like commented on somebody posting, like, look at all the information that Facebook is getting from you. And he said something like, oh my God, or something like LOL. But if you look at Twitter's same, thing, it's almost the same, guys. It's almost the same. And, use of your camera and microphone and all that stuff. I mean, that's just, if you record a video on it, a lot of it is just scare tactics and shit like that. But what I thought was just hilarious is that people were like, don't sign up for Threads. Look at all the information, the privacy issues, that blah, blah, blah. And then literally look at every single fucking app. It's just retarded. Now, if you're a bank robber, you should be very concerned. Or if you are downloading child porn or doing anything bad, yeah, I would be extra concerned about that shit. But there's a point where you just have to be like, I don't give a fuck anymore, guys. Oh, God. Who gives a fuck anymore? You're either going to do it or you're not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It sounded like Joey Diaz wrote that. You're either going to do it or you're not. All right? Cocksucker. Either going to do it or you're not. All right. You know what? I'm just going to look at a quick 5 minutes worth of virtual reality news. There's nothing interesting, so I don't think this is going to go long. We'll skip through this real quick. First, speaking of the devil, Meta introduces super resolution feature for improved Quest visuals. Meta today announced a new developer feature called Super Resolution that's designed to improve the look of VR apps and games on Quest. The company says the new feature offers better quality upscaling at similar costs as previous techniques. So there you go. They found this new way to use software to make things look better. Like look on the left, then look to the right, see how it's sharper. Isn't that nice? That is cool. So developers can use and implement super resolution into apps immediately. So look for better looking graphics on the same hardware. Great. That's great news. Anytime they can like improve little things, make better graphics. I mean, it's great. Report, Samsung delays XR headset due to stiff competition from Apple and Vision Pro. Samsung was about to release their own little headset, but after seeing the Quest 3 and the Apple headset, I'm sure Samsung's like, we better do something. We're Samsung. We can't let Apple beat us. We can't release something and be an embarrassment. Anyways, it was meant to compete with the Apple Vision Pro, but it's been delayed 1 to 2 quarters. Shit, they shit the bricks. They were going to compete with Apple, but then they were like, fuck. They're going to blow us out of the water. It was supposed to have an early 2024 release, but now it's been pushed back. There you go. That's all you need to know about that. Bitches. Built with Google's newest AR tool, Space Invaders AR game gets first glance. Earlier this year, Google announced an upcoming AR game, Space Invaders World Defense, which is built as a showcase of the company's latest AR tool. Now we got the first glimpse of the game in action. I love Space Invaders. Do you love Space Invaders? We all love Space Invaders. Let's see what this is. Now, this is an AR game. And if you don't know what that means, it's pretty much like Pokemon Go. You pull out your iPhone or you wear your new Apple glasses and you just look outside and you can play Space Invaders using things around you. So like if you look across the street and you have a building across the street, it will use that building in the game. Get the idea? Let's take a look at this. The Space Invaders World Defense. That looks cool. See, now this is somebody just hanging out in New York or something, playing Space Invaders. A lot of people are going to look crazy. You're going to look like a crazy person. No one else is going to be able to see this shit, but look what it's doing. I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. I don't know what this part is. I guess this is when you fall down and hit your head, and you're just looking up at the sky, and it's been hours later. It's nighttime now. Now. Okay, there you go. There you go. Who cares? Korg just launched a futuristic music studio in VR. You guys know Korg, right? They're very famous musical instrument manufacturer. And they announced that its popular music production studio, Korg Gadget, on VR headsets, originally released on platforms such as iOS, Mac, and bizarrely enough, the Nintendo Switch. This marks the first time the award-winning software will be in VR. Let's just take a look at the trailer. Let me pause this real quick. Let me make it big for the boys. You guys like it big. There we go. Jeez, crap. Wow, that looks nice. So yeah, I know a lot of friends that just collect these real musical. Duncan Trussell's really into a lot of this, but having virtual anything you want just around you in VR, I mean, this is a no-brainer. This is cool to me. I like this. You guys like this? I think this is badass. Very cool. Anyways, that is Korg Gadget VR. It's available now if you have the PlayStation, if you have a PC VR. It's also on the Quest 2 and the Quest Pro for $30. Check it out. That's called Korg Gadget VR. That looks like a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. That's one of those things, you smoke some green tea, you put your Quest headset on, and you just fucking play around with some of that shit. Highly recommend that. And I believe with the software, you can also export all the music that you make on there, so you can actually make some cool fucking songs in VR. That's the kind of shit I like. That kind of VR stuff I really like a lot. The Pimax Crystal VR headset is here. Yes, you guys might remember that company, Pimax. I have one of their headsets. I used it one episode. Haven't touched it since. I'm looking at it right now. It looks ridiculous. Anyways, the one I have ain't that good, but the new one is $1,600. Let's take a look at that. We've talked about this before. It's got, clarity. It's got this. It's got QLED mini LED panels, 5,760 by 2880 pixels. I don't really want to talk too much about it because I don't know why. I think I was just so disappointed with the old one, the software or something, I can't remember. But also, if I remember, it's nothing. It's pretty expensive. I'm just not in the market to buy anything. I think if I'm going to buy another headset other than Apple's or the Quest 3 right now, I think it's going to be if Valve Index gets their shit together and releases a new Valve Index. I'm kind of over it. I've been getting too many headsets and just having so many problems with it, and it's just, I don't know. All right, what do we got here? All right, the last news. Telekinetic VR shooter Synapse, is that how you say it? Out now on PSVR. So there's this new shooter. I'm not sure if we saw this. I feel like we already looked at this. Let's take a look. This is out right now for the PlayStation.
The target is Colonel Peter Conrad. He was one of ours before he went rogue. We intercepted comms chatter referring to neurosynaptic tech, but they've gone dark.
Calm down, lady.
I don't have to remind you what's at stake here.
She sounds like a bitch.
We need that intel by any means necessary.
This actress sucks.
It's connected to a mind synchronization device. This is cutting-edge interrogation tech. We're out of time and out of options. We've got to go in.
Leave me alone.
Yet another lamb to the slaughter. Well, come on then. Let's see what you're made of. Impressive. I'll admit, you made a good team on the battlefield. But don't forget, this is my mind, my war, my rules.
I need you to focus. The clock is
Shut
ticking.
up, woman.
You have to adapt.
I do not like this actress.
Back again? Pathetic! Your heroics mean nothing!
All these actors suck.
You're getting close. You're approaching the center of it.
These are some Fiverr-ass, Fiverr.com actors.
I'll never talk! I'll never...
This looks cool, though. That looks pretty badass. Voice acting, I'm not sure about. Anyways, that's available now on the PlayStation VR 2. There you go, guys. And guess what? I tricked you. I did the thumbnail for part 2 of Virtual Redban during that trailer. I didn't even watch that trailer. I just heard the woman bitching at me while I was photoshopping. That trailer is a minute and 44 seconds long, and I made a new thumbnail on Photoshop the whole time. Because if you're new here, you might not know that Virtual Redban's in 2 parts. This is not the virtual part. This is me shopping with you on Amazon, looking at some nerd shit, and I don't know what else we did. What else did we do? I don't remember. But part 2 is when we jump into virtual reality. Like, it looks something like this. Oh, God, look at that virtual reality going on. Look at all that virtual reality. Anyways, part 2 starts in about 10 minutes. This part's about to end. And then in 10 minutes, part 2 of Virtual Redban, we'll jump into virtual reality. We'll hang out with some friends and do the same shit, but in virtual reality. It's a good show to put on in the background and do some other stuff, and it's good background noise. It's definitely not a podcast. It's definitely not a show. It's me playing video games, guys. It's just me playing video games, having fun with my friends. It's like I'm Twitch streaming. Anyways, in 10 minutes, I'll be back for part 2 of Virtual Redban. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, refresh your Twitter, or refresh your YouTube in 10 minutes for part 2. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, take a shit, put some hand lotion on top of it and no toilet paper, and let your loved one walk in and pull it up and see all that white stuff on your shit just floating there, and see what they say, and hit record on your phone and record with like, honey, what is that? Take that recording when you're done though and send it to me, and we could play it on Virtual Redban, all right? You got 10 minutes for part 2. See you soon. Yeah.